What's up guys, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. So the clone spell is coming in a few hours. I just can't wait. I have my magical chest saved up for that clone spell. So if you guys catch the leaks and catch the leaked footage, the Lava Hound, once it was cloned and it died, it wouldn't spawn any clone lava pups. The same concept went with the golem, but for some reason things changed, and now the Lava Hound is going to be completely insane. It's going to be spawning clone lava pups, and the golem is going to do crazy damage, death damage. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. So I'm going to be making 3 decks that might work with the clone spell. Now these are ideas that I thought. So as you see, they're pretty much troops that, you know, are pretty much to bait the zap and arrows. So it's going to be very tough. I am using the mirror because I do not have access to the clone spell yet. But let's use our imagination and pretend that it's the clone spell, even though they're completely different cards. So these are going to be 3 different decks that might work with the clone spell. So I hope they work, and I'm going to be playing them once the clone spell comes out. I'm going to be using these 3 decks to see if they actually work. So the first deck is going to be pretty much like a hog cycle deck, and we're going to be using the ice golem instead of the tombstone, simply because I want to be very offensive. I want to be very aggressive. So let's see how this deck works. Alright guys, so we're going to be going against Kyle 1060 as our first battle with this deck. So I'm going to try to be very calm, man. Look, one of my favorite pushes is the ice golem with the hog rider. And unfortunately, I ended up putting the ice golem and the hog rider in the direction where he put his furnace. Very unlucky start. So he's going to have a very good counter attack, but I feel like we could stop it. I mean, he has, the miner does a lot of damage, so he's going to zap right there. That's what we want. And right here, look at this. Even though I placed my golem bear very wrongly, so that was not a very good start as well. So he's making the crying face because probably he knows that I messed up, but he actually countered me very well. And here he comes with this goblin barrel, which I stopped with the zap spell. The zap spell is very important, especially today, especially after the clone spell comes out. Oh man, it's gonna be chaotic. So right now we're gonna see if he actually does something, and I feel like that minion horde was actually a very good investment. Look, we take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. He zaps once again. So what does that mean? We're going to use a goblin barrel. Hopefully he does not have anything else. He puts a thumbs up, but alright, so he counters me pretty well again. I use a zap spell and he thanks me. I mean you could use a goblin barrel right now. I dare you to. I have the mirrored zap spell, but if we had the clone spell, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So keep that in mind. You can't clone spells. And so he's giving me the good luck. I don't know if this guy's very confident, but I'm gonna give him a good match. So alright, I expected that. So I'm not surprised with that. And we're gonna let's just put a hog rider for right now, and then we're going to put a goblin barrel. Let's see if what is he going to zap. And oh man, he does not. What a bad zap spell, and he ends up putting the the fireball. He wasted extra elixir. I thank him. I mean, he thanked me. I thank him back. I'm very polite. So let's bring in the skeleton army, and we're going to bring the hog rider. Oh man, that mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to do a lot of good damage on my hog rider. Let's see what he does. And we could mirror the hog rider once again. Keep that in mind. If it was a clone spell, you couldn't have done that. And oh my god, how unlucky. Oh man, I really thought that the furnace, the fire spirits, were going to head over to the hog rider. And he zaps me. He stopped me pretty good. I kind of could have gotten the win, but well, I could go for the 3 crowns, but I'm just gonna go for the 2nd crown because it's better. So here he comes very aggressively. So I could easily stop him. Look, I don't think he even did any damage. And right here, let's just put the hog rider right there. We're gonna put a goblin barrel over here. I have no idea. He zaps over there, he fireballs over there, I zap over here, and hopefully that golem could take it. I'm not sure if it's enough damage. Nope, but we get a weird zap spell, so I thank him, but I guess that. Alright, so this time instead of the hog rider, we're going to be putting in the miner. I feel like this deck is going to be working very well. We could put the tombstone, but I want to be offensive. I want to be very offensive, so let's go with the ice golem instead of the tombstone. Alright, so our first match with this deck is going to go against Shocked ISM, and I like that name, not bad, but we do start with a very bad starting hand. It does give me the good luck, but I do not trust people on Clash Royale anymore. Usually when they say good luck, they end up BMing me at the end if they win. So I'm just going to concentrate on the match. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything, but I just want to concentrate on winning this match. So we're going to be putting the minions to stop this right here, and I can mirror the minions, but I'd rather just go for the minion horde. It's more minions, I guess, better value. So he ends up zapping that, and there you go. That's what I wanted. I could have, if I had the clone spell, I could have cloned that right now, but I don't think it would have been worth it, especially this early. So I can't wait. You guys can't imagine how much excitement I have for that clone spell. So I don't like that pump right there. The pump got a buff, so I'm not liking that right now. Hopefully it does not put a Valkyrie, and I spoke too soon. Oh man, I am tempted to zap, but I'm not gonna do it, so I'm just gonna let that elixir pump keep flowing. I mean, I did a couple of damage, so it should cancel out some elixir. So these minions should be enough for this Valkyrie, and for some reason it's like, oh, he's bringing that's how powerful the P.E.K.K.A is, that my freaking device lag. So we're gonna go on an aggressive push simply because I can't stop all of that with just the skeleton army, and he has the arrows as well. Oh man, so let's bring in the goblin barrel. So look at that, he's wasted a lot of elixir on the left as well. He wasted what, like 5? That's 5 elixir I prevented from this bigger push. So there you go. That's a tip I guess you guys could use. I love doing that, and he ends up the match. That was fast. I mean, these minor decks, I'm telling you, I don't blame him. I hate these minor decks as well. I don't blame him. I do not blame him. So as you see right there, this guy is not dealing with my crap. He's like, heck no. I'm just gonna go on to the next match, which is quite surprising because he wasted some gems for this challenge. So I wouldn't have done that. I would have gone until the end. But anyways, it's going to be the end right here. Imagine this clone spell if I could clone right here. Oh my god, I'm telling you guys, I'm so excited for the clone spell. I'm very excited. So I'm saving the best for last, and that's the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound is going to be so crazy with that clone spell. Oh man, so we're going to put it instead of the goblin barrels. Now it's pretty cheap. I can put the tombstone, but I'm going to try the ice golem once again. You guys can put anything you guys want. This is just an example. Alright, so our last match of the day is going to be against Sonu from the India 007 clan. Ooh, I like that name. Alright, so not the best starting hand. I'm not going to risk it. I can put the, minion horde in minor, but I'm going to split to see what he does. And he has a baby dragon, which is oh man, that's going to be a perfect counter to my deck. So let's see, he does have the spirit goblins as well, zap as well, and he has the minion, the mega minion. Alright, so we're going to have to use the minion horde. Oh man, I tried to surround, but that wasn't good. That was not good. So I mean, okay, I'm not going to risk it either because it's a challenge. In challenges and tournaments, I try to not take a lot of damage, so that is why I put those little minions just in case, just for security reasons. So he's bringing in that baby dragon. I'm going to have to use a miner. I'm going to pretend that I can't, mirror a miner once the clone spell comes. So I'm not gonna even take damage from spear goblins either. I mean, it's challenges, guys. It's challenges. See, they did get one shot, which is not that bad. Let's see what he does. I'm so tempted to zap that, but I'm not gonna do it. I think that was a good idea. So let's just begin with the Lava Hound, and oh my god, let's try to kite this right here. And that was a very bad kiting. I tried to push him to the other lane, but that wasn't very good. He didn't get a shot, and my minions get torn apart by that Mega Minion. Mega Minion is so good. You guys could even add the Mega Minion to this deck. And right here, I can't put the Minion Horde, but I'm just gonna zap this. I should have put the Minion Horde, but I'm going to put the Miner instead. So here it goes. Imagine if you could clone that right now. Oh man, that would have been so sweet. But he is going to go with a heavy counter attack. I mean, with the baby dragon is pretty good now. So I'm gonna put the Minion Horde surround, and once again I fail. I mean, I was like a split second too late. So I'm gonna have to take this damage. I don't like it. It's just one hit. So It's better than I thought. So he's bringing in the Lava Hound. So here's where it matters. So this is where you guys could even use this mirror deck. So his prediction fireball kind of failed, and I'm gonna be taking out this baby dragon as well. I could have even cloned that, and he does use that zap spell. So oh man, this guy has all the counters. This is pretty much an example of a counter deck to the clone spell and all these decks right now. And oh man, I did not get that on time. He fireballs very good. Alright, so what is he going to do? Oh man, come on. I wasn't able to take out that mega minion, so it pretty much has no health. And right here we're going to go in the counter attack, and oh man, I thought those minions were going to survive. So we do a little bit of damage right there, which is not bad, and I can't take any more damage. He has a fireball, and I don't know what else he had. So let's put a Lava Hound right here to take for all this damage while we put the minion horde. Oh man, thankfully I put my minion horde all the way over here. And let's put the little skeletons. He used all his spells, I think, so I think this is going to be a very good push. All he has to do is fireball. I don't know why he's not doing that. Maybe it's not in his cycle. He's in trouble. He is in trouble. He has to fireball right now, and he is a little bit too late. So oh man, he kind of choked in the way, but he gives me the good luck. Good luck, my guy. I hope you do well in your challenge. Alright, so I'm gonna show you my battle log. I won the 3 battles that I played. So I do cut my videos just to make them shorter. So that's the only reason why I'm cutting it, not because I'm trying to hide anything. But anyways, I can't wait for the clone spell. These are 3 possible decks. They're just examples, and you guys could, add whatever you guys want. You guys could take some things away to make it better. These are just 3 possible ideas of decks that might be working very well with the clone spell. So in a few hours, I just can't wait. I'm going to be playing this again, except that I'm going to be using the clone spell instead of the mirror spell. So I just can't wait. So anyways, if you guys support my content, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, and until later, I can't wait for the clone spell hype. So until a little bit, and peace out.